Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Luis Suarez. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. You know, for me, Peter, there's a deep-lying playmaker out there who's as good as it comes. Pep Guardiola. As composed as he is clever, he always...
Bellingham! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Oh, nice touch. Hangs one in. And he's gone looking for safety. Figo. Cafu. He has found the way through. Well read, and the danger is averted. He's had a shot! Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who was left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
Madrid are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that.
Suarez really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And here's Suarez. Knocks it out wide. Back into the middle.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
He's onside. Played in with purpose. Oh, now this is interesting, and the referee has pointed to the spot. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Games hinge on moments like this. He can't put it away.
You couldn't ask for a better opportunity to equalise, but now he'll feel like the opposition have just scored.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And beyond the defence, Cruyff. Madrid do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
Oh, it's a tried and tested formula, OK, but very demanding too.
Well, you need your boys up front to work extremely hard, and you need to get the passing right as well, of course.
That's gone for a throw-in. Figo, he's going for goal! It's hit the upright. Bellingham can so cleverly bypass the press. And it's Figo. And the shot! Figo. And they can counter here. Now, can they get him away? Now it's Bellingham. Cristiano Ronaldo. Now he's off and running. Cannavaro makes the interception. Half an hour played now. Bale. Bale going face-to-face with his great rival. That's been cut out, well played. Ronaldinho. Now it's Ronaldinho. He's found a way through. Alexander-Arnold. Can he spark a counter here? Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. It's played through for him. Neither of these two want to come off second best, and that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's close for a shot! He's got a goal! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. And this is Luis Suarez. Now that looks a decent ball. And that pass just didn't quite work. Alexander-Arnold. And there is the half-time whistle. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. So your views on the first half?
Well, both sides would have expected a closely fought match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
And that could set him on his way. Suarez looks to get on the end of this. And here's Bellingham. Now it's Bale. Cristiano Ronaldo. Figo. Bale. Played back in. And this is Ronaldo. There's the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And another try! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Cafu. And it's Figo. Guardiola. And it's Maldini. Nicely weighted ball. Now the ball in. A well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Danger averted for now. Knocks it into space. This looks promising. He is through here. Can he finish? They've done it! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Goal. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Madrid get themselves into the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on? Or even better, can they get another?
Shot. Big chance! It's a goal! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic. Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
Great chance! It's in! And they're back in front! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Cristiano Ronaldo demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Xabi Alonso picks it up from the goal kick. Mbappe. Roberto Carlos. Nice interception, well timed. Cole. Now it's Roberto Baggio, looking for the run. That looks a good ball through.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Oh, that was vital.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Baggio showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Baggio chasing after it. Bigo will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Xavi Alonso. And here's Bale. Beckenbauer gets a foot in here. Milan needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. This the perfect chance to extend the advantage. Figo! Just off target.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Bale será sustituido por el dorsal 99, Morientes.
And here's Gerrard.
Milan really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
He's shifting through. Bullish header! Firm header, just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
I think we're just about done here. Mbappe. Quality ball. Eder Militao. Alexander-Arnold is looking to influence the game from out wide. Could move up a gear here, and he's picked out the run. He's having a shot! And it's in! They have stolen level at the last!
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
All square again into the real chance! Oh, that's incredible! And that may just do it! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
It's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Madrid take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Madrid have won it by sheer force of character, as winning teams... Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Cristiano Ronaldo! He's scored!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
So, a breakthrough already. Oh, shooting chance! Really well taken goal. They're level in a trice.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Milan grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Pelé. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Mbappe. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Short changes him with that pass. Beckham. And here's Bale. That is a brilliant interception. Well, there's a probing ball. Neither of these two want to come off second best. That's a good ball. Mbappe. Cristiano Ronaldo. Cruyff charging forward, the ball at his feet. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, that's fabulous. He's found some space. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Beckham, who's set up one goal so far. Beckham, he's free, he has got space. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. It's Cristiano Ronaldo!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Ronaldinho. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Oh, super find. He's shifting through the gears here. Now that's a fine challenge. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And this is Ronaldo, and the shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Maldini is there, and he can get that clear. Turns and goes back. Milan are looking to go forward now. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Alexander-Arnold. Beckham. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Cafu gets over and intercepts. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Mbappe. That is ended up in no man's land. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
No, that's been intercepted. Pelé looks to get on the end of this. Eder Militao. Alexander-Arnold is always looking to play quality balls. And he's managed to gift it back. Now it's Pelé.
Habrá un minuto de
He's in
descuento.
space and looking for options. And it's played in here. And now they can clear their lines. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. So we're just settling back into this second half. Now it's Bale. And this is Ronaldo. He's cut it out. Figo plays it forward. And they're quick to get it back. Madrid do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly...
Chance! There it is!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Madrid get themselves into the lead. Cruyff. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Has a look and plays it forward. And the counter is on. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Now it's Beckham. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Beckham. Now here's the delivery. Cole. Oh, that's well spotted. And here's Bale. Can he get on the end of this? And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Oh, played right into his path. Oh, important interception. Cannavaro getting this one clear. Alexander-Arnold cuts it out.
Milan really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo. He's picked his way through. Ronaldinho. Cafu did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Cole. And this is Figo. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That is a great pick out. Oh, that's a key interception.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Great ball, and he's in here. it, the two-goal cushion. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great...
Cristiano Ronaldo! They want to be quick to recover this.
Cristiano Ronaldo really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Cannavaro kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now it's Pelé. Aims beyond the defence. Now the ball, up he goes! Firm header, just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Bale, el dorsal 14. Serán sustituidos por
Mbappé.
el dorsal 99. Morientes, el dorsal 9.
And it's Alexander Arnold. Ball's gone out of play. Alonso. Suarez chasing after it. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
And they're back on the ball again. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Mbappé. And it's Gerrard. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Cute ball now, how can he reach it? He is through here, and Beckham! Oh, it's come off the upright. And he has kept it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And that's that. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here, the supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Oh, well played, well played. And they can counter here. That's a sharp pass. No, that's been intercepted. It's just beyond his reach. Giorgio Chiellini, Jim. Now there is a defender who loves to defend.
Yeah, and he's a very capable one too. I mean, this guy is all about courage, physicality, athleticism, about as hard as they come. Although I personally like to see him paired up with some ball-playing defenders. His distribution is decent, but you want him to focus on the main task, which is defending, and that he loves.
Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Chance! Beckham, foot in. Cruyff! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Milan definitely are on top of things in these early stages, Peter. If this is how they intend to go on, I think the opposition might see some trouble.
Mbappe. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look.
It's Bale! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And we have our very first corner. Mbappe! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And this is Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Bale. Nicely weighted ball. It's Pele! They've got to be quick to recover this. Looking to go deep. Big header! Pele gets flagged offside. Great defending, strong and determined. It may be goalless, but it is not without interest.
Well, it's certainly not a drab affair, Peter. It's had its moments.
He's not got that quite right. And that's put paid to a promising move. Oh, that's well spotted. Well read, nice interception. Tries to pass it through. Suarez finds himself offside. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Roberto Baggio. Madrid do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
Well, it's a tried and tested formula, OK, but very demanding too.
Well,
real chance! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Mbappe deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Milan have the chance to go the other way. Cafu. And it's Bale. Well-timed, excellent interception. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Couldn't squeeze it through. It's run loose here. Cafu. Cafu just loves to go forward whenever he can. Madrid finding their passes. Oh, well played. 0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game. Oh, can he get onto this? Figo. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bellingham. Beckham. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Mbappe. Just eases him off the ball. Figo. Now it's Figo.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So we reach the halfway point.
What a pleasant surprise to see how open this game is turning into. Just wondering if the two teams are going to keep doing what we've seen in the first half. I hope that a cautious aspect doesn't kick in.
So both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the...
Cristiano Ronaldo! In he goes again! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
He's never the type to turn down a challenge, is he?
Beckenbauer. That's good running with the ball, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Bellingham can see things others simply cannot. Bale going face-to-face with his great rival. Pele. Roberto Baggio. Bale. Up towards the hour mark, and still... He's tried one! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 3 coming up. Chiellini is there, and he can get that clear. And now they can spring out of defence. And he's had a hit! It's loose now, and they want to get it back.
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
Oh, there's a probing ball. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo looking to penetrate opposition lines. Pele. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. To Guardiola, and that was nowhere near his best. Oh, easy pickings there. Cole. Cafu. Xabi Alonso kept his eye on it, and he's there. Oh, well measured. He might be in. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And yes, it's there! Oh, that is tidy. It is a picture-book goal.
Well, as options go, that was a superb choice. It's over and in. Job done.
So the first moment of real... Climbs up big! Their attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Alexander-Arnold is one whose deliveries we all know about.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Look at the space here. Can he finish?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Now that looks a decent ball. And it's Beckham. And here's Bale.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Now it's Beckham. Cole. That is good alertness. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bale. Passing is crisp and sharp. Roberto Baggio. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. I think we're just about done here. Now, can they get him away? Shoots! Bellingham. Madrid do have a chance to counter here. Into stoppage time, very little left on it.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Looking for options for movement. And that will be it. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernail. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary. And we should be in for something very special. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. That ball looks a good one. And he welcomes it in. And the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's really drilled it. Milan with the corner, they're first. And now a sudden chance to counter.
You know, for me, Peter, there's a deep-lying playmaker out there who's as good as it comes. Pep Guardiola. As composed as he is clever, he always acts as the key pivot in forming attack after attack.
Yeah, he's a bit of a manager on the pitch.
Well, astute is the word.
Kubo.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
Oh, can he get onto this? That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Pelé.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now it's Son Heung-min. Ronaldinho. Oh no, he's got that wrong. Kubo. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. It's just beyond his reach. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It's Park Ji-sung. Park Ji-sung cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Back into the middle. Cross in, looks like a good one. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Now it's Son Heung-min. David Villa. Now it's Pelé. Great vision. Luis Suarez! That's another chance! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Now it's Park Ji-sung. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that...
It's Pelé! It's a loose ball.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got...
Chance, surely! That's going to go a long way. Figo. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Tries to pass it through. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. And it's played forward. Oh, strongly challenged there. Decent chance! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Not the most accurate pass. Some really good ball movement. Park Ji-sung, big chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Milan have the chance to go the other way. And he was quick to react. Park Ji-sung. And it's Kubo. David Villa. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
They've got to be quick moving this
There will
forward.
be 1 minute at a
Cafu.
time.
He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, good take in a good area. Can he finish? And it's come back out to him. He's scored!
Look, there are always tactical adjustments for any coach to make at half-time, but when you're...
And it's half-time here. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, I think
Up he goes! He will be livid with himself.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
And it's Figo. Always onto this. And this is Luis Suarez. Engages and forces him off the ball. And the counter is on. Park Ji-sung. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Now it's Luis Suarez. Cafu. Now that looks a decent ball.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
David Villa opts to play it back. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. And the pass is intercepted. Looking to play him in, and he's intervened well there. Beckenbauer goes back to front. Some resolute defending there. Well, there's the clearance. That has not gone well. Luis Suarez. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
Nicely spread.
Oh, really well played.
He's found a way through. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
Son Heung-min! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well,
And Park Ji-sung! Just not quite happening for him just now.
they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
And now they can spring out of defence. Aimed beyond the defence. And it's Figo. Oh, that's a key interception. Looking for options for movement. Kubo. Kagawa. Park Ji-sung. Park Ji-sung. Oh, that's fabulous. Chance for a shot! And that has fair fizzed.
Substitutions taking place.
So, third corner of the game. And this is Park Ji-sung. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Ronaldinho. And the finish! And the keeper couldn't hold it. It's in! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going, but you have to wonder how much these boys have left in the tank.
Vigo, that has been cut short. And he's in on goal, and a chance! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
Son Heung-min! And somehow he managed to miss it. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's on it, can he get away? He is through here. Pele. And that's played in low. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And it's Baggio. Roberto Baggio. Pele tries a shot! And for a moment, time stood still.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
He's having a shot! Oh, what about that? And that may just do it! It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Milan take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
Time added on, 4 minutes. Looks a good ball through. That's been intercepted. And that will be it. One of those games that many would have felt no one deserved to lose, but sentiment counts for nothing here, and at the margins, it was decided. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, they were posed with problems in wide areas, and they couldn't find a solution to those wide defensive positions. Shocking, really.
That's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all.